A total of 9,196 people were killed within the months of January to November 2021, while 3,857 were kidnapped within the same period. These statistics are part of an annual report recently released by intelligence gathering organization Intelligence. Data from the report shows that while 1,878 people were killed in the south, an outrageous 7,318 persons lost their lives to insecurity in the north. A breakdown of the figures by geopolitical zones showed the northwest with 3,085 had the highest number of casualties, followed by the northeast with 2,245 and the north central with 1,988 deaths. Although the relatively safer southern part of the country recorded fewer number of deaths through insecurity, statistics show there is plenty to worry as 900 persons were killed in the southeast, 500 in the south-south, and the southwest recorded the lowest number of 478 killings. A core ingredient of the report is a breakdown on the state-by-state basis, which shows that the northeastern state of Borno recorded the highest number of casualties of 1,759 persons, followed by Zamfara State with 1,174 killings. This comes as no surprise, as both states are two of the main states currently battling insurgency. In the south, the restiveness in Imo State, allegedly engineered by the proscribed group IPOB, became more evident during this period and is responsible for the majority of the 276 deaths, the highest number of killings recorded in any state in the south. This is, however, almost matched by the 270 recorded in Ebonyi State. The report shows Kano State with just 3 deaths as the lowest number of deaths from insecurity nationwide, followed by Edo State with 8 deaths. The report, which also captured the number of kidnappings nationwide within the period, of January to November 2021 shows that people were relatively safer from kidnapping living in the south than in the north. Of the 3,857 cases of kidnappings recorded in the country, 464 occurred in the south, while 3,393 were captured in the north. Statistics show that the southwest zone recorded the highest number of kidnappings in the south, and the south-south state of Rivers, with 56 kidnappings, recorded the highest number in the southern states. This is by no means to be compared to the 2,071 kidnappings recorded in the northwest or the 940 in Niger State, which is the single highest number of kidnappings recorded in the state during the period. These worrisome statistics come against the backdrop of increased spending on security by Nigeria's government. While a budget of 449 billion naira was approved for the Nigeria Police in 2021, the lead agency in the fight against insecurity in the country, Nigeria's Ministry of Defense, was allocated a sum of 121 billion naira. A breakdown of this figure shows the armed forces actively involved in theater operations across all the zones of the country received 787 billion naira, while the army received 511 billion naira, the Navy got 136 billion naira, and the Air Force 140 billion. While these security agencies might have recorded some successes, there is still a lot to be done. A recent report by the Nigeria Police Force showed that as at the second week of December 2021, the force had arrested a total of 9,005 criminal suspects. The force says it also recovered 1,887 sophisticated firearms, while 1,364 kidnapped victims were rescued. The Nigeria Defense Headquarters also claimed numerous successes in theater operations during the course of the year. These have come in the form of elimination of terrorist groups and their assets. Large numbers of terrorist fighters surrendering to troops, while residents of some communities ransacked by bandits and terrorists have returned home. While the government has promised to bring the spate of killings and heightened insecurity witnessed across the nation to an end, the statistics from this report shows that there is still a lot to be done to bring this to fruition. Ferdinand Duruoha. Arise News.